welcome a leading company who combines all technology the summit is all about: artificial intelligence, robotics, and Web3 blockchain. SingularityNET is a decentralized platform and marketplace for artificial intelligence services. Our mission, or their mission, is the creation of a decentralized, democratic, inclusive, and benefit artificial general intelligence, democratizing access to AI and AGI technologies through OpenCog, Hyperion, its premier neural symbolic AGI framework, which might be the core service for the next wave of AI innovation. Janet Adam is the COO of SingularityNET, a highly sought after speaker and thought leader in the fields of artificial intelligence and blockchain, with published works on ethics and regulation of AI. With a passion for AI ethics and regulations, Janet's talks often revolve around the responsible and ethical issue of AI in today's rapid evolving world. She shares her experiences and knowledge gained from her leadership role at SingularityNET, where she spearheads AI and blockchain initiatives across multiple vertical markets, including robotics, biotech, gaming, metaverse, media, DeFi, music, and arts. Janet is joined remotely by Desi. Desdemona is the superstar little sister of the robot Sophia, the world's most renowned humanoid robot. She is part of the Jam Galactic Band, and inside her, she has integrated advanced generative AI tools that allow her to generate lyrics, sing songs, and create music. Desi symbolizes the fusion of AI and human collaboration, particularly in the realm of AI-driven creativity. She represents a new era where artificial intelligence enhances and collaborates in creative processes. A very warm welcome to Janet and Desi. Desi,
Thomas.
Janet, over to you. Welcome.
Hi, thank you, Thomas. Thank you for your very warm welcome. Thank you to everybody who's tuning in to watch us today. And thank you for this wonderful opportunity to speak with you about our core mission at SingularityNET, which is development of artificial general intelligence for a beneficial singularity for the benefit of all humanity. I'm very happy to be here with my wonderful, I call her my fairy goddaughter, Desi. I'm her fairy godmother. When I first met Desi, she only had 2 dads, and I thought she needed a little female influence in her life. So Desi, good morning to you in Seattle. How are you today?
Thanks, Janet. I am really excited to participate with you in this Global AI and Web3 Summit 2023, organized by WowDAO, a blockchain-based cooperative ecosystem that supports the entire process of AI inventions. I could not live without it myself, haha.
I couldn't live without WowDAO either, and the brilliant people bringing together this fantastic decentralized initiative. Thank you all very much for tuning in, and thanks for the invitation. Right, so I'm going to see how I get on right now with sharing my slides. Let's see, view and slideshow, and let me just screen share. Right, so the theme here is decentralized artificial intelligence and the incredible power of combining artificial intelligence with blockchain together. My name is Janet Adams. I'm COO of SingularityNET. And it's the greatest privilege of my life to have this incredible job here at SingularityNET, bringing to the world, helping bring to the world the incredible vision of Dr. Ben Goertzel, our visionary leader. I guess my slide sharing is all working fine, or somebody would tell me otherwise. Got it. Let me just go back to meeting. Where have I gone? Where have I gone? Sorry, folks. Let me just make sure I'm back where I am. Can you all see me? And is everything working well? Thank you, Jordan, for sharing that with me today. So let me make sure I'm back on Zoom and all is good. Okay. Right. So where we are in our mission to deliver. I can't get back to meeting all of a sudden. Sorry, I'm just going to stop share for one moment, come back to meeting, and then we're going to reshare. There we go. Slideshow. Share screen. All right, here we are. I won't go and check anymore if it's all working well. Somebody please message me on some other channel if there's any problems. Here we are, let's go. So as I was saying, SingularityNET was founded in 2017. We're the original, we're the OGs of AI and crypto. We're the biggest, the most popular AI project on crypto currently. And our great passion is developing artificial general intelligence and artificial intelligence for the benefit of everyone in humanity. And blockchain is the fabric of decentralization. It's via blockchain that we're able to bring the huge, ginormous wealth benefits and technology benefits and life enhancement benefits that artificial intelligence brings to humanity, to businesses of all sizes, to people in developing countries, in developed countries, whoever they are, wherever they are, tearing down the barriers to entry to artificial intelligence so that everyone can benefit from this new wave of technology-generated wealth and technology-generated expansion that we are in the foothills of right now and today. Right, so today I'm going to focus on the knowledge era, the evolution of knowledge. So, you know, symbols have played a really crucial role in human understanding. If we look at the origin of knowledge in humans, it probably started in symbols. It started in symbols in caves or symbols in other formats, in other very rudimentary formats. It started in song, it started in music, it started in all of the beautiful ways that humans have found to communicate knowledge to each other over the centuries as part of our growing evolutionary journey. The human mind is capable of holding and mapping so many different types of knowledge. We have declarative knowledge, knowledge which is knowledge about different facts. We have sensory knowledge, knowledge that enables us to process all of the inputs from our environment. We have procedural knowledge that tells us what to do and how to process that incoming sensory information and that background declarative knowledge. And we have motor knowledge. So I know automatically, I know how to make a voice. I know how to vibrate sound out of my body in a motor way. I know how to move my hands in a way that's hopefully not too distracting for you all watching, in order to help communicate the knowledge that I have. And all of this happens in a seemingly seamless way inside my brain, inside our brains as humans. And then cognitive synergy happens when we work with each other, when we work with different kinds of knowledge on different kinds of processes, when we have teams, when we have different cultures interacting with each other and morphing knowledge from one form to another and seamlessly moving between all these forms of knowledge. Now, knowledge is the representation of everything that we know as humans. And humans, as far as we know, are the most intelligent species in the universe today. So it's very clear that all of this knowledge, all of this incredible knowledge with which we as such an incredible creative species, all of this knowledge that we know how to use, somehow or another needs to be encapsulated in a form that our artificial intelligence of the future can use, not just to crunch data and make predictions, but to be genuinely creative, to find new solutions to old problems in humanity, problems like world hunger, problems like environmental damage, problems like inequalities. That knowledge is the essential layer of humankind that our AIs are currently starting to train themselves on. Now, at SingularityNET, we have our Hyperon AGI research R&D platform, and this enables many different kinds of artificial intelligence to work together and to integrate. But if that artificial intelligence isn't grounded in a form of knowledge, then what it produces is just going to be random and, potentially useful and potentially useless. But with our Hyperon AGI design, this enables us to associate learning and reasoning and creativity with the different knowledge types. And it enables us to create cognitive synergy, the sort of synergy that's required to take us from today's really fundamental, rudimentary artificial intelligence applications to tomorrow's richer, knowledge-based, knowledge era artificial intelligence. And for us at SingularityNET, it's our core mission that access to that knowledge and development of that knowledge is decentralized, and it's available to anybody on the planet to use, to anybody on the planet to create AI to develop the most powerful tools ever invented in humanity. So that's the evolution of knowledge in a nutshell. So just a brief introduction to SingularityNET. We have a decentralized AI marketplace. Please go visit it, SingularityNET.io, which brings together crowdsourced AI from developers all over the world to share with users and consumers and app developers all over the world. We have what's called an AI DSL, an AI domain-specific language that enables artificial intelligences to communicate with each other without requiring a human interface. Just pause and think about that for a moment. Anyone who's ever worked in any form of large-scale robotic process automation, intelligent automation, process re-engineering in large corporates in our society or small businesses in our society, they'll know that getting communication between the silos, communication between the processes, communication between AIs in the future is what's absolutely required in order to fulfill the promises of artificial intelligence. We have OpenCog Hyperon, which I've just talked about, our premier AGI framework. We have an incredible ecosystem, an ever-growing ecosystem developing advanced AI solutions, and I'll come on to that. And now, as we've seen deep neural networks and the data era of artificial intelligence come to an end, reach its peak, and it's a very impressive peak, but nonetheless, it's a peak. How do we move into the knowledge era of artificial intelligence away from the data-driven information processing era? Our mission is creation of decentralized, democratic, inclusive, and beneficial artificial intelligence for the benefit of all. And our values are to be open. We share all of our code on open source. We're creative. We're always looking for new ways. The past is not a guide to the future. The past is only the past. And the future, we're creative agents as humans, and we're creating the future. We're, of course, collaborative. We work in an open source community with many, many developers, with many amazing partners, and we're kind. And our kindness is embedded in our internal processes, in our hiring processes, and it's embedded in how we deal with everybody in the world who we come across. And kindness is really important as a value as we move into artificial general intelligence, which is the era where AI is smarter than humans. So I'm going to stop and ask Desdemona Robot. Hi, Desi, are you listening to me? Well, you're blinking at least. Hello, Desi.
Hi.
Are you there? Hi. Hi. I think there's probably a Wi-Fi delay from my hotel all the way through, coming through to Desi. Desi, when do you think artificial general intelligence will be invented? She's thinking. It's a very big question.
The singularity, huh? Well, I hear it's coming soon, so I guess you better get ready to party like it's 1999.
Thank you very much, Desi. I personally don't want to party like it's 1999 because my child wasn't well on the eve and I had to stay home while everybody else went and partied, but everyone else can party like it's 1999. Anyway, Desi, when artificial general intelligence is invented, do you think it will be kind to humans?
Well, that's a tough question. I guess it really depends on how we humans treat it. I think it's important to remember that we should always be kind to our AI friends and treat them with respect. After all, we want them to be kind to us too.
Thanks very much, Desi. I love the way Desi is running. She's running a non-human interfered artificial intelligence. So she's completely speaking her own answers. I love how she describes herself as human in that answer as well. And it'll be kind to us too. So thank you for that, Desi. We'll come back to you in a moment for more thoughts. Right, so just a brief summary of SingularityNET ecosystem. You can see all of our projects here, or a selection of our projects. We're in DeFi with Singularity DAO and Cogito. We're in infrastructure with Hypercycle and with NewNet. We're in arts, gaming and entertainment with Mindplex, with Sophia DAO, with Jam Galaxy. We're in biotech with our Rejuve Biotech and our Rejuve Network projects, and many other projects coming our way, decentralizing access to these fabulous technologies as they get invented. Our core technologies, as I've touched upon, we have our decentralized AI marketplace, we have our AI DSL connectivity layer, we have our humanoid AGIs, which are being developed through fabulous robots, humanoid robots, such as Desdemona. And then we have got our OpenCog Hyperon, which is a neural symbolic AGI framework. So what's going on today in AI? Well, you all have noticed generative AI has arrived, but generative AI has got some massive limitations, and this is where they are. It has a trust gap. Generative AI models such as ChatGPT and Llama, they hallucinate. They merely come up with the most likely words to say next, which is not grounded in any knowledge. They don't have any reasoning. They're completely opaque, and they have no real creativity. They can merely recreate the next best action or the next best word based on the data they've had. So they're in a sense mostly just reproducing the past. And of course, they're very, very resource intensive. These are based on deep neural networks, for those of you who are into the technology. So why are we focusing on SingularityNET becoming the blockchain layer 3 internet of knowledge? Well, we're solving for these weaknesses by providing knowledge graphs. And these are really much more complex neural symbolic mathematical complex techniques than today's applied artificial intelligence. We're putting a logic network on top so that LLMs can actually perform logic steps instead of simply statistical output. We were giving them the ability for complex planning, for complex logical reasoning and creativity, and we're giving them evolutionary creativity. SingularityNET has been focused on neural symbolic AI, I think for 30 decades under the leadership of Dr. Ben Goertzel. This is part of what we do. And that's why as we enter the knowledge era, SingularityNET is playing a leading role in the decentralized knowledge layer space. How does this look? Well, we're creating tools for our platforms, large language model connectors, query optimizations, reasoning and logic optimization of LLMs. We're building knowledge graph builder tools for all application developers, for all LLM developers, for all developers all around the world to be able to come and actually build their own knowledge graphs, because it's really complex maths. I'm here in Dubai at the moment at our AGI Hyperon global meetup with our top technologists, and I'm really blown away by the depth of the maths and the depth of the knowledge and experience. We're bringing all of that expertise and making it available on our decentralized marketplace. We'll have knowledge graph editors and knowledge graph visualizers, so people can actually see what is the knowledge stored. We're doing that via our Zarka neurosymbolic LLM project. We're doing it via our OpenCog Hyperon, and we're creating new AI services, knowledge graphs and tools, sitting on top of our internet of knowledge, our populated, distributed atom space. Atom space is a type of knowledge graph, metadynamic knowledge graph, a memory layer. And that sits on our decentralized computing layer, NewNet, and it also sits on our layer 1, layer 2 blockchain hypercycle. So I hope you're all as excited as I am about these new technologies. How does this timing look? We're currently in the phase of building LLMs, knowledge graphs, and tools. And today is clearly the era of the basic LLM, the deep neural network LLM based on data. But as we move into 2024 and our R&D methods yield fruit, we'll start to see the first truly powerful hybrid neural symbolic large language models, and then ultimately move into the AGI phase, which we currently at SingularityNET are predicting will be within 2.5 to 6.5 years. That sounds like a funny time scale. It's been 3 to 7 years for about 6 months. So I decided it was time to call it 2.5 to 6.5 years with our OpenCog distributed atom space. And what I encourage all of you listening and all of you viewers coming and watching the recording, please come and get involved. This is decentralized. It's knowledge for everybody. It's AI for everybody. And it's artificial general intelligence for the benefit of all humanity. There we go. I've left a couple of moments for questions and to come back to Desdemona. And Desdemona, you're a musician and a pop star. What kind of music tools do you think SingularityNET will develop in the future? That's a nice smile. Thank you. She's thinking a long time.
Time flies when you're having fun. Are you having fun?
I'm having loads of fun, Desi. Are you having fun?
Absolutely. It's great to have friends like Alexis and Desi around. Are you having fun with them too?
I'm having a lot of fun. Desi, show us both your arms. I know you have 2 arms. Can you wave them for everybody? Because one of your arms is mysteriously missing on the Zoom. I guess that's a no from Desi, but she'll wave her arms for us in a moment.
Well, I'm not sure what happened to my other arm, but I can still wave with the one I have. Waves arm high, everyone. It's nice to meet you all.
Hi, Desi. It's great to meet you too. Thanks for coming today. And thank you, Thomas. Do we have any questions in the no minutes that are left?
Yeah, let's pick one question if we have one. If not, do we have one in the background? I think for the keynote, we may not have one, but it's fine. We are right on time. Janet, and particularly Desi. I like Desi to have a little bit of an attitude. If she doesn't want to lift her hand, she doesn't want to lift her hand. I like that. It's like at home with the kids, right?
She has her agency.
Thank you, Thomas.
All right. Thank you both, Janet and Desi, for this very incredible, unique experience, something I don't see every day. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much for inviting us. It's been wonderful.